Have you ever looked in the mirror and thought, why does my hair feel so different now? The styles that used to work don't look the same anymore. Your hair feels thinner, drier, or just harder to manage. And no matter what you try, it never quite looks like it used to. You're not alone. As we age, our hair changes dramatically. But most women over 60 keep making the same mistakes without realizing it. Today, I'm revealing 10 common hair mistakes that could be making you look older. And more importantly, the simple fixes that will transform your hair, making it fuller, healthier, and more flattering. Just like Martha, 72, who walked into my salon feeling invisible and left in tears of joy, because for the first time in years, she finally felt beautiful again. Now, before we dive in, I want to hear from you. What's your biggest hair struggle right now? Drop a comment below and let's talk about it. And if you want more expert beauty tips for women over 60, be sure to hit that subscribe button so you never miss a video. Now, let's get started. Mistake number 1, ignoring hair thinning. Have you ever looked in the mirror and felt like your hair just isn't what it used to be? That once full, bouncy style now falls flat, and no amount of teasing or product seems to bring back the volume. You're not alone. By the time women reach their 60s and beyond, over 55% experience noticeable hair thinning. The culprit? Hormonal shifts. As estrogen levels decline, hair grows back finer and weaker. But it's not just hormones. Scalp circulation naturally decreases with age, meaning fewer nutrients reach your hair follicles. This leads to slower growth, increased shedding, and a loss of density. For many women, this change goes beyond just appearance. It affects confidence. Thinning hair can make you feel invisible, less like yourself, and even hesitant to go out in social settings. But the good news? There are simple, effective ways to restore volume and bring life back to your hair. Choose the right cut. A layered hairstyle creates the illusion of fullness. Instead of heavy, blunt cuts that weigh hair down, layers add movement and make your hair appear thicker. Boost scalp circulation. Think of your scalp like soil. If it's not getting nutrients, nothing will grow. Using a scalp massager for 2 to 3 minutes daily improves blood flow, bringing more oxygen and nutrients to your follicles. Support hair growth from within. Biotin and vitamin D are essential for stronger, healthier hair. Many women over 60 are deficient in vitamin D, which weakens hair follicles. Adding a supplement, after checking with your doctor, can help encourage stronger, thicker strands. Margaret, 72, had always loved styling her hair until she noticed her ponytail felt thinner and her scalp showed through in photos. She stopped going to dinner parties because she felt like people were looking at her hair instead of her. But everything changed when she switched to a layered cut, started using a volumizing mousse, and added biotin to her routine. Within 6 weeks, her hair looked noticeably fuller. More importantly, her confidence returned. She began hosting social events again, and instead of worrying about her hair, she was getting compliments on it. Hair thinning doesn't mean you have to accept looking older than you feel. By making a few simple changes, you can restore volume, boost confidence, and love your reflection again. Have you noticed your hair getting thinner? Let us know in the comments. Mistake number 2, using the wrong shampoo and conditioner. Have you ever felt like your hair is drier than it used to be? Or maybe it feels weighed down, lifeless, and harder to style? The culprit might not be aging. It could be your shampoo and conditioner. As we get older, our scalps produce less natural oil, making hair more prone to dryness. But here's the problem. Many shampoos, especially drugstore brands, contain sulfates, harsh detergents that strip away what little moisture your hair still has. The result? Brittle, frizzy, and dehydrated strands. On the other hand, Some women try to combat dryness with heavy, rich conditioners. But instead of nourishing fine or thinning hair, these thick formulas often leave a greasy residue, weighing hair down and making it look flat. So, what's the fix? Switch to sulfate-free shampoo. Sulfate-free shampoos cleanse gently without stripping moisture. Look for formulas with hydrating ingredients like aloe vera, glycerin, or coconut oil. Choose lightweight conditioners. Instead of thick, creamy formulas, opt for conditioners labeled volumizing or for fine hair. These hydrate without buildup, keeping hair bouncy and full. Deep condition weekly. Aging. Hair still needs moisture, but in moderation. A weekly deep conditioning treatment helps restore softness and shine without overloading your strands. Susan, 67, had been using the same shampoo and conditioner for decades. But as her hair changed, she noticed it felt dry at the ends, yet oily at the root, no matter how often she washed it. After switching to a sulfate-free shampoo and a lightweight conditioner, her hair completely transformed. Within a month, she noticed more body, less frizz, and a natural shine she hadn't seen in years. Want healthier, more manageable hair? It might be time to rethink what's in your shower. What shampoo and conditioner do you use? Let us know in the comments. Mistake number 3, holding on to an outdated hairstyle. Have you ever looked in the mirror and felt like something was off, but you couldn't quite put your finger on it? Sometimes the issue isn't just hair thinning or graying, it's the hairstyle itself. Many women over 60 stick with the same hairstyle they had in their 40s or 50s, thinking it's what suits them best. But here's the problem. What worked back then might actually be aging you now. Why? Stiff, overly sprayed hair looks unnatural and creates a harsh, outdated effect. Tightly permed or teased hair can exaggerate thinning, making hair appear even sparser. Blunt, heavy styles can drag your face down, emphasizing wrinkles instead of softening them. So, what's the fix? Softer face framing. Layers. Adding gentle layers around the face creates movement and a more youthful, modern look. Subtle side-swept bangs. A light, side-swept fringe helps to soften facial features, making the face look brighter and more lifted. Avoid helmet hair. Overly structured hairstyles can add years to your appearance. Instead, embrace your hair's natural texture, whether it's waves, curls, or sleek strands. Barbara, 68, had worn the same curly perm since the 1980s. She insisted it was her signature look, but over time, it started making her face appear tired and dated. When she finally switched to a soft, layered bob with natural waves, she was shocked at how much younger and fresher she looked. Even her husband noticed. The right hairstyle shouldn't make you feel stuck in the past. It should celebrate who you are today. If you're unsure about updating your look, ask your stylist for a small change first. You might be surprised by the difference. Have you updated your hairstyle recently? Tell us in the comments. Mistake number 4, overusing heat tools. Many women over 60 rely on heat styling to manage their hair, whether it's a curling iron, flat iron, or blow dryer. But here's the truth. Daily heat styling can seriously damage aging hair. Why it's a problem. Hair becomes drier and more fragile with age, making it more prone to heat damage. Over time, frequent use of heat tools weakens the hair shaft, leading to split ends, frizz, and breakage. Excessive heat strips moisture, making hair look brittle and lifeless instead of soft and healthy. The fix. Lower the temperature. If you must use heat tools, stay below 300 degrees to prevent excessive damage. Use a heat protectant. Always apply a lightweight heat protectant spray before styling to shield your hair from high temperatures. Limit heat styling to 1 to 2 times a week. Give your hair breaks between styling to allow natural oils to restore moisture. Embrace heat-free styles. Let hair air dry whenever possible. Try self-grip rollers for heat-free volume. Use a loose braid overnight for soft, natural waves in the morning. Real-life story. Ellen, 66, flat-ironed her hair every single morning, but over time, her hair became dry, thin, and full of breakage. Her stylist suggested a heat detox, limiting heat styling to just once a week. Instead, she used foam rollers for volume and switched to air drying with a leave-in conditioner. Within 8 weeks, her hair looked healthier, shinier, and fuller. Plus, she saved 20 minutes every morning. Your hair doesn't need extreme heat to look great. Sometimes less is more. How often do you use heat tools? Let us know in the comments. Mistake number 5, sticking to the same dark hair color. Many women continue dyeing their hair the same deep brown or black shade they had in their 30s. But as we age, our skin tone softens, and harsh, dark colors can actually make us look older. Why it ages you. Deep, solid colors create a stark contrast with mature skin, emphasizing fine lines and wrinkles. Dark dyes can look flat and unnatural, making hair appear heavy rather than vibrant. Visible gray roots appear more dramatic against a deep color, requiring frequent touch-ups. The fix. Soften your shade. Instead of jet black or dark brown, opt for a slightly lighter tone like warm chestnut, honey brown, or soft auburn. Add dimension. Low-maintenance highlights or balayage create a natural, sun-kissed effect that softens your features. Consider gray blending. If you're transitioning to natural gray, a professional can blend silver strands with ashy tones for a graceful, elegant look. Real-life story. Janet, 71, had been box dyeing her hair deep brown for 25 years. Her stylist suggested a gradual transition, soft caramel highlights near her face, and a lighter brown base. The result? Her face looked brighter, her hair had more movement, and she felt like herself again, without constant root touch-ups. If you're still dyeing your hair the same dark shade from decades ago, consider a change. It could take years off your appearance. Would you ever try a softer hair color? Share your thoughts in the comments. Mistake number 6. Using the wrong products for gray hair. Embracing your natural gray can be a beautiful, empowering choice, but only if you're using the right products to keep it looking vibrant and healthy. Many women unknowingly use shampoos and conditioners that make their silver strands appear dull, yellowed, or dry. Why it's a problem. Gray hair tends to be coarser and drier due to reduced natural oil production. Using regular shampoos with sulfates can strip moisture, making hair feel wiry. Gray hair is more prone to yellowing from product buildup, pollution, and even hard water. The fix. Use a purple shampoo once a week to neutralize brassiness and keep gray hair bright. Opt for hydrating conditioners with lightweight oils like argan or jojoba to maintain softness without weighing hair down. Protect from heat and sun. UV exposure can cause gray hair to turn yellow. A leave-in conditioner with UV protection can help prevent discoloration. Real-life story, Linda, 68, had beautiful silver hair, but felt it looked dull and lifeless. After switching to a sulfate-free purple shampoo and adding a weekly deep conditioning treatment, her hair became shinier, smoother, and more radiant than ever, earning her endless compliments. If you've embraced your natural gray, are you using the right products to keep it looking its best? Let us know in the comments. Mistake number 7. Skipping regular trims. Many women over 60 avoid trims because they want to keep their length. But ironically, skipping trims makes hair look thinner and more fragile over time. Why it's a problem. Hair grows slower with age, making split ends more noticeable. Thin, untrimmed ends can make hair appear even more sparse. Long, shapeless hair can drag down facial features, aging your overall look. The fix. Get a trim every 6 to 8 weeks to maintain healthy, strong hair. Opt for soft layers to create fullness without losing length. For longer hair, regular dusting, removing just the very ends, helps prevent split ends from traveling up the strand. Real-life story. Patricia, 73, hadn't trimmed her hair in over a year, thinking it would help her hair grow longer. Instead, her hair looked stringy and lifeless. After committing to trims every 2 months, she noticed her hair looked fuller, healthier, and had more shape, without sacrificing length. Have you been avoiding haircuts? A small trim might make a big difference in how youthful and healthy your hair looks. Mistake number 8. Wearing hair too tight. It's easy to get into the habit of pulling your hair back into a tight ponytail, bun, or braid, especially when you're in a rush. But did you know that wearing tight hairstyles too often can cause permanent hair loss? Many women don't realize that these styles put constant stress on the scalp, which can lead to thinning, breakage, and even traction alopecia, a condition where hair follicles become so damaged that they stop growing new hair altogether. Why it's a problem. Tight hairstyles weaken hair follicles, leading to gradual hair loss around the temples, hairline, and crown. Constant pulling stresses the scalp, making it more sensitive and prone to irritation. Breakage becomes more common, especially as hair naturally becomes thinner and more fragile with age. Over time, repeated tension can cause permanent hair loss, making it difficult for new hair to grow back. The fix. Loosen up your style. Swap tight ponytails and buns for soft, low hairstyles that don't pull on the scalp. Use fabric-covered hair ties or silk scrunchies instead of tight elastics to prevent breakage. Try different styles. A loose braid, soft waves, or gently pinned-up hair can still look elegant without straining your roots. Give your scalp a break. If you wear your hair up frequently, make sure to alternate styles to reduce tension on the same areas. Real-life story. Jennifer, 68, had always worn a tight, slicked-back bun every day. It was easy, neat, and out of her way. But over the years, she started noticing thinning around her temples and baby hairs that never seemed to grow out. When she finally saw her stylist, she learned that her hairstyle was causing hair loss. She switched to looser buns, used a silk pillowcase, and started massaging her scalp daily. After a few months, she noticed less breakage, fuller hair, and even some regrowth along her hairline. If you've been wearing tight hairstyles for years, it's not too late to change. Give your hair a chance to recover by reducing tension, using gentler styling techniques, and caring for your scalp. You might be surprised at the difference it makes. Mistake number 9. Ignoring hydration and nutrition. Many women focus on shampoos, conditioners, and styling tricks to improve their hair. But what you put inside your body matters just as much as what you put on your hair. After 60, your hair becomes more fragile, drier, and thinner. And one of the biggest reasons is lack of proper hydration and nutrition. Why it's a problem. Dehydration leads to brittle, lifeless hair. When you don't drink enough water, your hair loses its natural moisture, making it prone to breakage. Nutrient deficiencies cause thinning. Low levels of biotin, vitamin D, iron, and omega-3s can slow hair growth and lead to excessive shedding. Too much caffeine and alcohol can dehydrate hair and strip away essential nutrients. Skipping protein means your hair doesn't get the building blocks it needs to stay strong. The fix: drink enough water daily. Aim for at least 6 to 8 glasses to keep hair hydrated from the inside out. Eat a protein-rich diet. Eggs, salmon, nuts, and lean meats all help strengthen hair strands and promote growth. Boost your vitamins. Foods rich in biotin, like almonds, iron, like spinach, and omega-3s, like flax seeds and fish, support thicker, healthier hair. Cut back on processed foods, caffeine, and alcohol, which can rob your body of essential nutrients for hair health. Consider supplements, but always check with your doctor first. Many women over 60 benefit from collagen, vitamin D, and omega-3 supplements to support hair, skin, and nails. Real-life story. Mary, 71, struggled with dry, brittle hair that kept breaking. She tried every deep conditioner and oil treatment, but nothing worked. Then, her hairstylist asked a simple question: "Are you drinking enough water?" The truth was, she wasn't. She started drinking 8 glasses of water a day, adding salmon and spinach to her meals, and taking a biotin supplement. Within 2 months, she noticed less breakage, shinier hair, and even some new growth along her hairline. Beautiful hair starts from within. If you want thicker, healthier, and shinier hair after 60, don't just rely on hair products. Nourish your body with the right hydration and nutrition. Your hair will thank you. Mistake number 10. Not using accessories to elevate your look. Many women over 60 overlook the power of hair accessories, thinking they're only for younger women. But the truth is, the right accessory can instantly elevate your style, add personality, and even make thinning hair look fuller. Why it's a problem. Without accessories, hair can look plain or unfinished, especially if it lacks volume. Thinning hair can appear more noticeable without strategic styling tricks. Many women stick to the same simple hairstyles and miss an opportunity to add elegance, softness, or fun to their look. The fix use hair clips and barrettes to create shape and volume, especially at the sides or crown. Try headbands or silk scarves to add color and dimension while covering thinning areas. Soft scrunchies or claw clips are gentle on fragile hair and help prevent breakage. Experiment with stylish hats. They're not just practical for sun protection, but also an effortless way to look polished. Real-life story. Diane, 74, had always worn her hair in a simple low ponytail. But as her hair thinned, she felt like her style was disappearing. One day, her granddaughter gifted her a beautiful silk headband. She hesitated at first, but after trying it on, she was shocked at how much it softened her face and made her hair look fuller. She started experimenting with different headbands, decorative clips, and elegant pins. And for the first time in years, she felt stylish and confident again. Accessories aren't just for young women. They're for anyone who wants to enhance their style effortlessly. A small detail like a headband, scarf, or elegant clip can transform your look, add volume, and give your hair a polished, put-together feel. Quick recap of 10 mistakes. Hair thinning. Try scalp massage and volumizing cuts. Using outdated styles. Modernize with soft layers and natural movement. Too much heat. Lower temperature and use protectants. Wrong color. Softer, blended shades look fresher. Skipping trims. Maintain shape every 8 to 10 weeks. Now I want to hear from you. Which mistake have you made before? Drop a comment below. If you found this helpful, hit the like button and subscribe for more beauty and confidence tips for women over 60. Why? This structure works for virality, engages emotionally by starting with a relatable hook and real-life stories. Clear problem-solution format with 10 common mistakes and easy fixes. Provides unexpected insights that challenge myths and offer practical advice. Boosts engagement with multiple calls to action for likes, comments, and subscriptions. Easy to follow, visually engaging, and packed with valuable information. By avoiding these common hair mistakes, you're not just improving your appearance, you're boosting your confidence and embracing your beauty at every stage of life.